What do you think about Andrew Tate getting on
what's
a private...
What's the issue? Wait.
Don't come at me and call me sexist or racist or any of these things. I hate everyone. I don't care if you're black, white, straight, gay, man and woman. I hate you anyway.
So he got his back in the U.S.
He jumped on a private plane, got back and landed in Miami, and the surprise...
I'm sorry. I'm not very aware of what's going on. Andrew Tate is what?
Andrew Tate is...
Nationality.
He's American and British.
Oh, okay. What does he do really?
Now he just provokes people, and
okay.
he claims to own
what
the internet.
Was the issue?
The issue is that he flew into Miami.
We've yet to be convicted of any crime in our lives ever. We have no criminal record anywhere on the planet ever.
No. Before this. Like he was in jail or something?
Well, he was under house arrest in Romania. And they actually put him in jail, actual jail, while pending a trial for human trafficking is the charge. So human trafficking and a bunch of other things. But the main one is human trafficking and sex trafficking. They claim that when he had his webcam business, he was exploiting the women.
Webcam? Wait, whoa?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know the whole...
No, okay. Number one.
Wow, I gotta give you a whole backstory.
He annoys me.
Yes,
he talks too much, and he has
Yeah, he's provocative like that. That's his style. His style is empowering men to not be pussies, as he says. And if you listen to him, I think you, of all people, will actually get a lot out. Like, if you actually spend time listening to some of these podcasts, you will understand once you see the bait that he uses, because he does.
Most of you are worms. You don't do anything important. You're just living in your life.
He's a master at that.
He's a master at that.
I've heard some of the things that he said. I just cannot... Like, I agree with him when it comes to men are the providers, things like that.
Yes, so he makes solid points about, men taking responsibility, the gender roles, etc. Now, he uses a lot of provocative bait to just get his message across, and it works, because he's like shared because people are outraged. And, And so he has built his brand. He was the most Google man in the world, I think in 2023 or something like that. That became a high watermark for him. But his whole stance is that the Matrix is after him because of what he says. He's a threat to the Matrix because of the order. He's calling it out. Right? He's calling out the bullshit.
Okay, I'm sorry. Define the Matrix.
Wow, this is a live rabbit hole we're going down.
I know, because okay. Who are you to rattle the Matrix?
Okay, well, I didn't expect it to go this deep. I was going to ask your opinion on what happened.
I'm so sorry.
But no, that's fine.
I try to avoid him as much as I can because he just annoys me. He talks too fast, too much, and the absence of a real jawline bothers me. But go ahead.
Wait till you see his chin without the beard.
I know. It's creepy for me, but go ahead.
Yeah, he's definitely highly controversial. I mean, that's where he gets all his traction from. But he does make some excellent points. And yes, he does offend. In the same time, he can also be very offensive because he's doubling down now. I don't know if this is... he's doubling down now on very more provocative things about, like, dividing the women and the men, because he believes that they do have very separate roles, and that this championing of women... Somebody said about, okay, do you believe in equal rights for... And he said, that's a loaded question. Because equality, if you talk about equality in the eyes of God, absolutely. As human beings, absolutely. But in terms of output and outcome, absolutely not. There's no way that this person is equal to me, because I produce so much more. So we should be rewarded.
I agree with
that.
him
Okay,
on that.
So he does make a lot of points, but I'm certainly not here to lawyer up for Andrew Tate.
No, but sell him to me. Okay, what's happening?
No, I don't even want to sell him to you. But
no, let me be the Matrix and let's see if I get rattled.
He believes the Matrix is there. That is basically that's why everyone's asleep, and he's trying to wake us all up. That's his mission now in life.
A lot of people have done that.
He's doing it particularly well, to the point where the Matrix are fighting back, and this is why they're trumping up charges on him.
So he's saying these are all
absolutely
trumped up?
saying these are all trumped up charges. And now after 3 years, the Romanian courts, which are considered one of the most corrupt, threw the cases out because they really weren't any evidence, and they were found to have evidence fabricated. So
really?
And so now the official courts have said, all right, after 3 years, and believe me, they really wanted him, and they actually put him in jail without trial. They held him in a Romanian prison. him and his brother, and eventually they couldn't anymore but they violated a lot of his rights, and he's out. So I'm not here to sell him. I'm not here to say that we should listen
Just
to
an
him.
overview of
He's
what's
another
happening.
controversial character, and it's actually nice that you don't like him because it makes my question more sincere.
Okay.
Is precisely because you don't like him. But the fact is, he has not been convicted of any crime. As a matter of fact, they threw it out. So when
We're talking about the Romania case.
the whole sex
Or cases.
trafficking thing, the whole everything that he's been charged with. After throwing the book at him, they couldn't make anything stick.
Who charged him?
That's-
Romania.
Well, they use the Romanian courts. If you listen to him,
Yeah, exactly.
he feels that it's all from these powerful people, the Matrix, have pressured the Romanian courts, which are easy to pressure, to get him arrested and off the streets because he won't sing the tune of the Matrix. He won't speak their propaganda. He's against them, and he's going to tell people as it is. So he's warning young men and women, or young men mostly, that this is what happens when you speak out against
Is he
the Matrix.
pro-Israel? Pro-Palestine?
More Palestine.
Okay, I get it. Okay, go
More
ahead.
Palestine. I think he's actually in a lot of trouble for some, Israel thing, and this is why he feels he's being attacked.
Oh, okay.
So
okay,
he's
okay.
tracing it all back to that.
To
And
that. That's the Matrix for him.
he says the Matrix is global.
Did he say that? Did he say that out loud before?
Yeah, the Matrix is trying to frame me, but God knows the truth.
I mean, okay, the cases, did they happen before or after he chose a side?
After he said that October 6th he released this video. October 7, which was the famous October 7.
Yes.
That's when his world completely spiraled because he was anti.
Oh, okay. I'll have to do a rabbit
Right.
hole on that. But that's
I
that's
highly
the
suggest that you
timeline.
do, because even if you don't like him, the point is not to sell him to you or say that he's right.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know your opinion on the fact that precisely because he's unliked, he flies to Miami, and then it was uncharacteristic for Ron DeSantis, governor, to say when they told
Wait,
him,
Ron DeSantis is involved?
now he's involved. Surprise to most people, it's like, why is Ron DeSantis involved? Because he landed in Florida.
Okay.
Now DeSantis says, when the press said, do you know he's on his way? Well, we're going to launch a full investigation. He's not welcome here. And the people are like, why? He's an American citizen. Yeah, because he's a bad
and it
person.
doesn't matter if you like the guy or not.
That's
I
my
will not
point.
welcome him into
But-
my home.
Exactly.
But like, it's free to go to BGC.
Exactly. But
That's his right.
That's what I'm asking. It feels a bit like what happened to Ron when he's like, show me the man, I'll show you the crime.
Yeah.
That's what it's feeling like. I don't care that you don't like him, but it doesn't mean that you go, he hasn't got any charges against him anymore.
Yeah. It
It's
doesn't
been all
matter how
dropped.
much you hate the guy.
Exactly. And as a matter of fact, he sued this magazine once because the magazine there's been so many, the press, the BBC are always on him. And then they knew that he was not convicted. They knew they dropped the charges, but they still called him a rapist and a sex
You
trafficker.
cannot do that,
You
though.
cannot do that. Again, it doesn't matter whether you
You
like
can
the guy
say
or not.
alleged.
Or non, it was dropped in court. And they knew that because they covered that story. So I'm just, the weaponization, I don't understand why they would. Just because you don't like a person, censorship is not the answer
Oh,
for me. I'm
this is
particularly
interesting.
sensitive to censorship.
He has an interview with Candace Owens.
It's it's a knockout. You better watch that. Not now.
No, it's
now.
okay. He's saying that they fear me, something like that, and something like that. But wait. They're saying that they're afraid of him. Afraid of him
well,
for what?
You gotta watch that in the off time, and in the next podcast we can talk about
But
it
here's
because
the
I
thing,
didn't
though.
expect.
Here's the thing.
I
Because
didn't
he
expect
says
to do a
something
deep dive
like,
on Andrew Tate.
but he said like he just hates me because I endorsed the.
Listen, Andrew,
other
you're
guy.
obviously not the most Google man in the world. If CJ hasn't heard of you,
I know.
I'm telling you right
'cause,
now.
I think my algorithm does not include him, or my algorithm pushes him back because I just go.
Yeah.
I do not just
Most women don't
not.
like him.
I
actually.
do not just not like him. I also try to put click on the X and I don't like
Okay.
this, hide this.
This is going to be the homework and experiment
Oh
that
my
I want to
God.
go with you. Yeah, because you're the perfect candidate because it's really, women are not supposed to like him because he's been framed as a misogynist, and he says some shit. I mean, he really does.
But I do agree with his conservative stand on the rules.
I think he just like, okay, to get his point across, if he wants to hit a 5, he goes for a 10 all
Yeah.
the time. Just he overswings every
I
time.
just cannot. Okay, if someone actually can do just give me the transcript, because
No,
or
you gotta see it. Yeah.
maybe AI him so that it sounds like a
Says,
different
"Nah,
person
nah."
but says the same thing.